Good evening and welcome back to Big Pharma. I'm Modi Operandus. We're back at Applebaum and Associates, the manufacturer to the stars here for all of your, angina and hypertension and wart removal needs right now anyways. So last we left off, we had just gotten the Applebaum hemophobide we have our dermaloaf, and we also had just introduced Brangelina, I don't know, that one's still clunky. I can't even say it properly, so I might have to rename that one completely here. We can rename things pretty easily in this. We just need to go into cures here. And, no, not research, company, that's right. We go to company here and we can actually delete this one and then rename it if we want to rebrand this one, which we might. So if you guys have any tips of how to rebrand Brangelina, let us know, let me know. We're actually making a lot of profit on this bad boy right here though. The cost on it is gonna be higher, I'm guessing. Let's take a look and see what the cures are right now. So treats angina. Oh, that's right, we got the tier 3 going on right now. So we did unlock the requirements of what that's gonna take to get to tier 3. For tier 3, we can get a stroke medicine for $585 a piece. Man, now I can't imagine the amount of processes that are gonna go into creating this. So that's gonna be quite the feat, I think. Let's get this out of the way so we can see the net demand for treats angina. Let's see what this one is. The net demand for this is, as you get up, the demand decreases, I've noticed. This one holds pretty steady, actually. This one's very, very in demand, though. And then we have this one, which is a little more the same. And then reduces stroke risk is about the same. So actually, this is a good market to be in for our first starting one here because the stuff doesn't drop off. Here, like this one, it drops off. Oh, not too bad. And this level 2 and 3, it doesn't drop off that much. Sometimes like this, you'll get a huge drop off between tier 1 and tier. So this means we'll be selling less of the treats angina, but we'll be selling for almost twice as much. And then when we get to this level, we'll be selling it again for almost twice as much. So this one is where we really make the money. We really need to get to the requirements for this one. Now it's going to take quite a bit of work in order to get to that, and a lot of money to outset to get there. But it takes money to make money, as they say. We also have plenty of things we can research here that we don't know about yet. We also have loans we can do if we need some quick capital. We can always invest in something like this and boost our money up. It's going to take some for cash though. Now it does say for our objectives, it says earn a total revenue. It doesn't say that it has to be profit. It's just revenue. So that's something to keep in mind here. We can make things as expensive as we want them to be, and it still all counts for us as long as we stay in business. Basically, we don't have to make a lot of money. We just got to make enough money to stay in business. So it takes money to make money, as I said, and the goal is revenue, not profit right now. So we can do a lot here, I think. We can actually expand our building if we want to. Now, if we end over here, we get these two exit ports here. One of the things I've noticed with this is once you start getting into like the process, if you want to like change anything, it gets very expensive because we get only half the money back. You saw last episode when I placed this in the wrong place. It gets very expensive if you make mistakes on this. So definitely want to get things right the first time. Each one of these ones costs $100 a piece. Each piece of belt here costs $100 a piece, and if we get rid of it, we only get $50 back. And that goes the same for all of the machines. They have a simple selling process of 50% on return. We can also increase the effectiveness of this one, which is something that we'll need to do anyways because we need to get it to. Oh, it's not this one. We need to get it. This one we need to get. Let's see. It's angina. We need to get it to 19 by 14. So, or 19 to 14. Now, right now it is at. Currently, it is at. Let's take a look at production here again. Currently, it's at 6. So, man, we're gonna have to make this very, very concentrated, and then we're gonna get into increases blood pressure. So we might be actually doing harm to the patients. Oh man, but we don't have a Hippocratic oath in the pharmaceutical business. We're not doctors here. We don't have to don't do no harm. We'll just don't do as much harm as you're doing good. Basically, is the goal here. As long as we're not increasing blood pressure too much. Now this one is gonna be tough because it requires some complex machines. The autoclave. Let's take a look and see what the research for that's gonna take us. So that's up to tier 2 research. The autoclave is through advanced processing, which takes us through alternative delivery. Research into alternate delivery methods to open up new opportunities for drug delivery methods beyond simple pills. Ooh, interesting. So that would be kind of cool. And we also have Creamer. Interesting. Reduces the strength of side effects in drugs. Has a low process time. All right, so I've not played with any of these upgrades like this yet. The only one they've gotten in the tutorial to get into the multi-mixer and the shaker here, and the analyzer a little bit, but they don't get into the other things over here. Basic auxiliary. Oh, do we want to do that? No, we don't want to do that. Let's unassign those guys. One thing we can do, actually, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should get working towards something here so we can get alternative delivery, and we can do different things besides just pills. That might be helpful. So let's do that. Let's do let's research alternative delivery here. The shaker and the multi-mixer lets you combine 2 drugs together to a single drug. Interesting. And the shaker lets you reorientate the drugs. So this was really interesting stuff. I remember getting into that before. Certain drugs you'll come across need to have certain attributes associated with them. So for instance, here it's a little bit easy. It just requires 19 to 14. So that's good. This one's a fairly easy one to do. We might want to work on upgrading this today too. I think our next goal is going to be upgrading the removes warts to female contraceptive, and we're gonna have to redo our whole line for this one because I'm gonna get rid of the removes warts line because it's not that profitable actually, as far as I know. Let's see. Dermo Loaf is making $56 profit each time, and the current value is 121. So if we upgrade this, we can actually be making a lot more money. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start doing that. So let's see how we can get our new processes for this one done without messing up the operation right now. We need to make sure this stays where it is, make sure this stays where it is, so we're not wasting money on that. We need to upgrade it by upping the concentration on it from 13 to 15. And actually right now it's at 16, it looks like. Let's play through one more time here so we can see what this one actually is. So it's at 16, so we need to decrease the concentration once more with another dissolver. We're getting cramped over here. We're getting very, very cramped. Okay, let's see what we can do. What's another dissolver take? Okay, we also have the ionizer, which will decrease the concentration by 3. Let's take a look and see if we can see what the female contraception one looks like before we actually make it. Let's do a little planning ahead of time. Let's not make any rash movements here. Oh, we can't see what the concentration is supposed to be on that just yet. Oh man, okay, so if we get this, we might have to bring it down even further after we boost it up that far. That's what I'm afraid of too. It's gonna add, like this whole thing here, we have to add like 2 more things in order to get this thing right for sale here. In any event, we have to do something here because we want to make more money on this. So let's do another dissolver and put the dissolver in here. It's gonna put out there. Oh, we're gonna have to take out this thing. Oh, I didn't want to have to do it, but we're gonna have to do it. Okay. Yeah. You know, one thing we could do to make some more money on this is to put a printer right through here. Now, given that we're doing alternate delivery methods, I think we might want to hold off on doing anything like that, but we could do that as an option. So we'll save this one because we can actually, this is the last step in the process right here. And if we can get a new thing like right here, it might not be enough room, but it might be just enough because this takes up 2 blocks and this is 2 blocks right here. So actually it'll work out quite nicely if it is a similar thing to do something besides a pill. Maybe we can do like an injection or something like that and increase our money even more. That would be good to do, I think. All right, so now we have to figure this one out. We're gonna have to move our printer here, I think, and it's gonna cost us $1,000 plus another 2,000 to rebuy it, so it's 3,000 total there. We're gonna run into some problems with money here, I think, by the end of this thing here. Let's take a look and see. Dissolver, if we do the, let's see if we replace that with an ionizer. What's that look like instead of the dissolver? So we do it like that, and it's gonna be into the wall at that point, though. So we go like this, and it's gonna put it there. There's not enough room here, is there? Oh, there is. Well, we might be able to, there's only 2 spots there. Yeah, we're not gonna get it back out of here is the problem. So, we're in a bit of a spot. We are gonna have to move this regardless. I think we're gonna have to move that thing. So where are we at right now? We're at 16, we need to bring it down 1 more. So we need 1 more dissolve cycle on it. In which case we can go dissolver. Put it right there. It's gonna send it back out this way. I think that's what we're gonna have to have it doing. We're gonna have to take out this, this, and this. So we're losing money on this right now. And we're gonna have to wait on production for this right now. All right, bring it in through there. And then we'll go for another basic dissolver. We don't want to bring this down any further than we need to. Well, then again, we might have to bring it down even further. So, okay, so basically the process for this says that it needs a, what does it upgrade with? Can we see that? Female concentration upgrades with an ionizer. So we need an ionizer to upgrade it, which is going to decrease it by 3. I don't think it's going to let us... Yeah, we're going to have to do it like this, and it's going to be rather expensive, I think. Let's go like this, and we'll bring it out till it gets the wall here then. So we'll make our process go like that then. This will bring it into here. And that'll bring it down to... Oh, well, I think we're going to have to just wait and see with this. Let's put it through. We haven't done anything to this at least, so we'll still be making money off of this. And we'll let our guys research some things in the meantime here. And we do have 1 research point to use, so we can actually upgrade something here. Let's upgrade our ionizer, because I think both our productions need that, right? This has 2 ionizers right now. 3 ionizers at least, so actually let's upgrade that first here. Research this, upgrade the ionizer. That brings the cost from 32 down to the current of 29. No, it's at 35. Right now it's 32 right now, so it's perfect. All right, so, no wait, that's not right. Yeah, it's at 32 for cost. It was at 35, so we're saving $3 per unit right now. Not big savings, but you know, we're saving 1, 2, 3 of the process right now. So, all right, let's play it back again here. And now we're at the stage of this going into the ionizer. Okay, so now we need to bring it, it's at 12 right now. We need to bring it way, way, way down. So we're gonna need at least 1 more ionizer here. And which means we'll have to go like this. Oh gosh, okay, this is gonna be a mess here. We'll have to do it like this. That's the only way I can see this working right now. So that'll bring it from 12 down to 9. And then is 9 gonna be in the range now? No, we need to bring it down 1 more time still. Oh god, okay, if we do bring it down 1, 2, 3 though, we're at the top of the end for the scale for that one. So this drug is turning out to be pretty expensive. Let's do the ionizer 1 more time then. Bring it through like so. Bring it through like so, and we'll bring it through here. And we need to put our printer in still too. Shoot, I didn't think about that. Let's put our printer in right here. Put the right direction this way, and we'll go like this. I don't know if we have to get rid of it for that. I don't know of another way. I don't know of a way to change the direction of a curve without deleting it altogether. So that's one fortunate thing about this. We're wasting a lot of money with just making curves. All right, let's wait on our next drug here. Preg attack. That's not what you call. It's way too aggressive for a female contraceptive. We need to call it apple bomb. I don't know. Let's. What does like monostat? Is that something? There's. What are other things? Female contraceptives. Female contraceptive. We're gonna call it Femodrone. Femodrone. All right, there we go. Femodrone is hitting the market, and let's see how it does. Making 134. So actually, we get more money from this. It does cause headaches, unfortunately, which is going to take you out of the mood a little bit, I think, for your female contraceptive. But you know what? We're still making money on it. 134, 2 products now, level 2, and we're making lots of money here. Let's see how our objective's doing now. We almost doubled our money this episode so far. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So let's keep working here. We got more to do. We got lots more to do. So now we got to decide what we want to do. Okay, we got a whole other room over here we can buy. Now our cash flow is getting low, so we might want to just let it go for a minute and see what our competitors do. We are way ahead of them though. We have so many products compared to them right now. We're hitting them on all fronts. We did get rid of Dermo Loaf, so we're foregoing that $56 profit right now. But I think we're just gonna have to sit back and make some money for a moment here. And yeah, look at the beauty of the machine working here. Now let's see, our researchers are gonna be working on getting alternative delivery in 1 month here. So let's let it go for a month here. Let's go 30 turns, and we'll let it go to get that. We'll see what that's gonna be, because that, again, we can actually put that in like right here if possible. If the new machine, we can put it in right here. We'll actually get a lot more profit. So we'll get. I mean, really, it'll be double time for the Hemophied, which will get us $100. I mean, doubling the profits as far as numbers sold per month. Let's see, it's slowing down to 8. So if we can get these split, we'll be getting back up to 16 per month for these, hopefully. This one's at 15, so that's actually doing pretty well. That's going to be staying the same. I think that the number of, well, I don't know, because it's going pretty much all the time here now. Hope we're getting some money. Okay, now we got some things here. We got a competitor, no correlation. A recent report suggests that there's no correlation between relieving hypertension and reducing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Further studies are clearly needed, but in the meantime, doctors may be less likely to prescribe hypertension medication. Okay, so that means our Hemophied is going to take a hit right now. We're gonna see profits dip on that one for sure. It's already happening. All right, and then we also have a competitor here, Fungal Wart Catcher. That's not a sexy title at all. Come on, man, work on it. One of our competitors released their own product here. Let's take a look at it. Their current value on it is 121, and ours is also the same. So we're not hitting any hit for that right now. We had 0 sold. Okay, that's right, because we got rid of that one right now. Oh, that's right. We left a gap in the market and they jumped right in. Oh man, I forgot we got rid of that process. Oh well. Dermaloaf, we'll miss you. I think we're taking you out. Dermaloaf is gone. Sorry, Dermaloaf. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to let them take the market on that. Man, we left an opening for the competitors to swoop in and get some money. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. All right. Now, the research was complete here. So let's go take a look at that and see what it's going to be. So we get alternate delivery. Oh, we got a couple more points we can spend. All right, let's do it quick. And let's upgrade the agglomerator. And let's upgrade our dissolvers. And then we'll get some more money back on this. Alternative delivery. So we can do autoclave uses high temperature pressurized steam to sterilize your drugs, halving their concentration. Wow, that's a lot of, that's halving their concentration. Wow. And then cryogenic condenser doubles their concentration. Wow, that could be very interesting as far as our processes go. I don't know how we'd work these into our current systems, but maybe we could find a way. We did get another point just now, so we're going to actually take advantage of that too and upgrade this. So we're at level 1 for all these things. And next we'll upgrade the pill printer to increase the bonus on each of those. And it'll be making it more money than it's producing because it costs 20 either way, I think. Creamer reduces the strength of side effects in drugs. Okay, let's take a look and see if there was something, because it says open up new opportunities for drug delivery methods beyond simple pills. All right, well, I don't know quite what that meant. Let's go take a look at our pill printer and see if there's any more options for it, maybe. No, it doesn't. This doesn't have options. Doesn't have options. That's okay. Maybe it's something we haven't unlocked or can't unlock in this particular version of the game because we're playing in the beginner stages. Maybe it's the research tree doesn't seem very large right now. I think later on in the game it'll get larger. Next we'll want to research. Ooh, we have 2 points. We should probably upgrade these things even more. So bring it down, bring the ionizer price down. That's one way we can make a lot of money, I think. Now this doesn't help our overall objective though, because we're making the same amount of revenue as before. We're not on pace at the moment. We'll definitely want to step up our game here because we're not quite on pace for reaching our goal. You can just measure it between the lines here. And actually, we're not going to hit the master rank here for sure. I'd be happy with the standard. This is my first time completing a mission on this, so I'd be happy with this just standard completion on this for sure. But we'll see how we can do here. So we're making money. Let's see how the company's doing. And switch back over to us. And we're at operating margin of 40%. Not too bad. Not a lot of capital expenditures lately. It's going down. We're getting more cash back. Okay, so we're getting some cash flow in. So now we can start considering, I think, adding in new ingredients and adding on another wing here to our building. So let's take a look and see what the ingredients are. We didn't hire anybody for exploring anything yet. One thing that can happen, so you notice those little things that pop up here, those little events and that kind of thing. Those can be very good things if you have the right things researched. You can make a good thing happen if you have a lot of, like, let's say something boosts your sales as opposed to like hindering your sales like it did for the hypertension stuff. If you get the right thing or research at the right time, you can get a nice little bonus. Now I did mention that we were going to do this catalyst, but we haven't found anything that uses it yet. Let's go take a look at our cures here and see what the next level of female contraception is. Alleviates erectile dysfunction, 741. That's where the money is. Right, ED. There it is. Okay, so it needs a catalyst of that. We need to look at our ingredients to see what can provide that catalyst. Let's see, psychological, we can't see, they can't see it. There it is. Okay, we need to research this spiny fig if we want to get to erectile dysfunction. I think that's where the money is, but man, we have to hire on 5 researchers to get that. It's going to take some time. If it takes 5 people to get that, it's going to be very expensive to get that, but if we can get that kind of money on this, 741 per pill. I can't imagine the amount of expense it's going to take to get there. Otherwise, I think the reduces stroke risk is our best way forward because it's going to be 589. It's everything we have already. We just got to get the autoclave. So I think we're not going to research anything else just yet. We'll call on the hypertension problem to go away. We're going to assign our scientists to... We need to hire one more on. All right. Now, one thing we can do is unlock the analyzer. Might be a good plan. The analyzer will let us basically tell what the max strength concentration of a drug's effects are. Drugs are destroyed in the process, but it can be a good thing to find out certain things about your drugs. I do think, though, we want to work towards the autoclave, so we're going to hire one more scientist on, 90 bucks per day. We're making plenty of money in order to do this, and we'll put him on this, put him on the case there. Can we do anything with one here? Yep, we can. We can upgrade our pill printer. And go back to production and replay it now. And now we can see what the pill printer is going to be doing 23 now instead of 20. So it costs 20. We're making $3 per pill printing, basically. That's great. Actually, that's even better than before now. So we'll be saving money here. Our profits should be going up. Yep, as our profits have gone up here. I can't really see the profit. There's no profit graph, unfortunately, which I would love. But this game is in beta. I think there's certain things in the UI that will be upgraded eventually. I should have mentioned that earlier, that the game is in beta right now. And you can pick it up from their website. I don't think it's on Steam. It's not on Steam just yet, but you can pick it up on their website if you pre-order it. Oh, we got an issue here. What is it going to be? Our competitor released Angina Zapper. Oh no, that's not a very good name either. You guys, Gamma, you guys suck at naming things. Direct competition with Brain. Okay, I take it back. Brain Angina Lena is not a good name either. Better than Angina Zapper. Come on, really? All right, so our profits are gonna take a little hit there. Their production value on that, man, 311. That's the same as ours. Okay, good. Ooh, wow, their production is way higher. They're earning a lot more money than us. All right, we need to look at ways to increase our production. Let's see. There's one way we could increase production, and that is by adding in more pixel printers. Pixel printers, that's Starbound. Let's add on more printers here. So 2,000 bucks. Now that we're upgraded, so we're getting $3 per thing, we need to run it for a few days here. But we're all about max profits here, not anything besides profits. So can we do this? Oh, we can't do that. Okay, this was a mistake here. Let's take that one away. And we'll take this one away and we'll actually move it into here. Let's go like this. All right, so now we have this going here. We need to add on one more, and that would get us going really well. But it's not going to actually increase profit anymore right now because we only have 2 drugs coming through at the moment. So we'll increase our profits by... We probably should have done this instead of putting them next to each other. Now that we knew that this was not going to be a factor here. But that's all right. We'll still increase our profit a little bit, I think. Well, maybe not. This might have been a mistake to put it here. It's gonna cost us $1,000 to move it. I'm gonna regret this forever. I think we just traded one bottleneck for another bottleneck, honestly, because this doesn't move any faster. Well, maybe not. This is a slower part of the process, I think. Yeah, this is getting through. Actually, it's clearing the line before they're moving in. Yeah, that's okay. This takes 2 turns to run, so it seems like it'll be okay. This did speed things along. Let's go take a look at our company real quick and see if we're moving more units. Oh yeah, we are. We're doing 10, 11. Oh man, we're getting it up there now. 12. Okay, we should be back up to 15, I think, total for these then. That's 13 now. Okay, well, that's fine. They should be more even, and we're printing too much of this hemophyte, though. I wish we could do more of the other one somehow. I don't know how we can do that, though, without adding on another whole ingredient cycle in. We need more ingredients in order to do that. Let's take a look at the production. Is that feasible somehow? We'd have to get the ingredients over to there somehow, and that's not going to work. Well, at what point can we introduce it, though? We'd have to change this one from output to input. It's going to cost us $2,000, 3,000, so it's going to cost us like $6,000 in order to get this whole fixed over here to put them out this way instead. And then we need to add them into what point in the process? We need to add it into... Well, there's really no way to double it without having double machines, I think. I don't think we can really double the amount of we could add another loop, I think, if we wanted to. We could put another one over here and make more of that if we really want to double down on that, that whole process here. And actually, it might be better to make this whole thing over here and use this whole other wing here for our next tier of drugs. Now I'm thinking about it, and bring in the same ingredient over here, and use this whole area over here only for the one drug. We won't use this process. We won't branch it off of this one. Well, it might help to branch it off of right here, and then work it over to here maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we might be able to do that. It's gonna hurt the profits for everything else though, is the problem with that. So we might want to maybe branch it off of here, bring import through here, and work it all the way down over here to finally, you know. Yeah, I mean there's an odd number of ports here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can't do even one in, one out, no matter what we do. We're always gonna be able to have one odd port out. But yeah, we could run a line from over here, run it all the way over here. I think that's what we're gonna do for our tier 3. And really, if we wanted to boost the profit on this, we could add on another process into here to increase it. We could go one more dissolver on here, one more condenser out of here, and we could raise the angina up one more time, and still not introduce any side effects. It depends on how much that'll actually increase the value on it, though. I don't know. That's the question. Is it gonna increase the value enough to be worth it? Well, we'll find out. I think maybe we'll try it. I don't want to cause it to. No, what direction does that go? It's gonna be easier to work another evaporator in there. Put it in like this. It's gonna bottleneck us right there, but it's not that bad. We can actually take out those two. Actually, that works out nicely. Okay, let's just do it, because that works out really nicely right there. Seeing as how we're not gonna upgrade this, we're gonna make a whole new line. We're not gonna upgrade this line. We're gonna keep this one, keep producing the angina, and we're gonna have another third line for the next part here. It's probably gonna be more expensive to do it that way, but our profit will increase by the number we can get out, the more units we can get out. Uh-oh, got another issue here. The mixture of a long, dry season, traffic pollution, and a particularly prevailing wind has formed a giant dust cloud that is moving slowly over the country. Reports of coughing fits and asthma attacks have risen sharply. Okay. So now we got a new drug here, and it's angina. Oh, our first chance to make a new drug here, and the money on it didn't really go up. It's still at 285. It's a little more concentrated, but it didn't actually increase the money on it. So we basically just wasted some cash here, and so this will be boy. All right, we'll have like a diversion brand here. Brand Anginalina Plus. There we go. We'll see if it actually sells for money here. We'll take a look here quick. It's getting us an extra $5 per turn. That might be worth it. What did that thing cost us? Like 200 bucks, right? Another evaporator cost us 600 bucks. Oh my god, it's gonna take us a long time to make the money back on that one. It might have been a mistake. Might have been a mistake trying to upgrade the concentration on that without any need to. Just trying to make more money, squeeze a few more bucks out of it. Probably wasn't the best way of doing it. Unless, well, we'll look at that next time. I was thinking maybe we can branch it off of here at this point then and bring it in, because we need to get it down to 9 of 14. So we need to increase the either way. So maybe that's a way to save some money, is to branch it off of here. I'm not sure. Well, we'll have to look at that next time. I think that's going to do it for this episode of Big Pharma. I'm going to pause it right there. And we'll come back next time and continue to see if we can have Applebaum and Associates excel and reach their objective. Right now, we're just about on pace for where we need to be. We're not going to be on pace for getting master rank, though. But as far as standard completion, we are on pace for it. Unless we think of something big or some luck happens here, we'll have to find out what's going to happen next time. So thank you for watching another episode of Big Pharma. If you have any suggestions for drug names or increases for my processes or anything like that that might help me, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, let me know what you think of the series, and I'll see you guys back next time for more. Have a good night.